The moment when I sort of decided I wanted to take up the bassoon was when I went to watch a specific concert and I saw the bassoon and just kind of latched onto it. It's this really cool big instrument with lots of silver and stuff on it. It looks really cool, and I think because I already played the violin and the piano, which are sort of very normal instruments that so many people play, I was quite a sort of an obstinate child and a bit different, so I thought I'd play something different. At the point when I took up the bassoon, I already played a couple of other instruments, so I started music making from quite an early age. I started music making probably when I was about 5 officially. I think probably the sort of deciding moment for me at which I turned over to taking that the most seriously was when I auditioned for the National Children's Orchestra, and I actually auditioned on violin and the bassoon, and then at that point they sort of said, which one would you rather play? And I think it was from that moment on I said the bassoon, and there we go, I've been playing it ever since. I've just about finished education, I think. The fancy term for what I do is I have a portfolio career, so I basically do all sorts of little bits and pieces that I piece together. A lot of that is playing the bassoon in all sorts of different situations. So I play solo recitals sometimes. I do a lot of chamber music, which is what I really love doing as one strand of my work anyway. Orchestrally, I pick up whatever work I can get, so at the moment I don't have a position in any professional orchestra, but I am auditioning for positions in orchestras. So whenever any position comes up, I will apply for it. And the process that you go through to get into orchestras is that you do an audition, and then in Britain at least you get a trial, so then you will go and play with them for a certain number of patches, and they will have several people on trial at any one time, and they gradually whittle it down until they decide which person they want. But obviously in the long run, if you get a trial, you get lots of work with the orchestra, which is great. So logistics of trying to piece together lots of bits, like doing teaching, because I teach as well, and fitting stuff which wants to happen at regular times around other work which is much more sporadic, can be quite tricky. I really like the fact that it's very varied, so what I do is I don't do the same thing every single day. A main aim for me is that a large proportion of what I do and my work is performing, because that is what I really enjoy doing, possibly the most out of everything that I do. But I also I'm keen that I still have a variety no matter what I end up doing, that I'm not just, that I will always be teaching or at least sort of giving back through orchestral schemes. So I hope that I'll always be part of that rather than just one small channel of music making.